Sit over the bolster. Lay down over the bolster, tuck the tailbone under. The end of the bolster, it is in between the shoulder blades. Shoulders move down toward the ground without touching the ground.
Okay,
So you're sitting over the bolster. Okay. You can put your arms either in cactus pose. If it's a little bit too intense, you can spread your arms wide. If it's still a little bit too intense, you can lower your hands toward the waist. Legs bent and comfortable. The knees can touch. It's up to you to find your comfortable position for your knees. Push the back of your head away from the shoulders and close your eyes. Inhale deeply. And exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tension. One last time. Relax your body. Relax your forehead, eyebrows, skin between the eyebrows. Relax your eyes and let them sink deeper into the floor. Relax the skin of your face. Unclench your jaw. And let the lips open slightly. Relax your throat, your neck. Relax your shoulders, arms, forearms, and hands. Relax your back. Observe the effect of the bolster on your back and on your chest. Observe the opening of your rib cage. Relax your belly, your hips. Relax your legs till the very tip of your toes. Bring the awareness into your breathing cycle and observe every aspect of your breathing cycle. Which part of your body moves the most? The chest or the belly? Does the bolster change the way you usually breathe or not? Or just support the normal way you are breathing? Just become aware. Observe the length of your breathing cycle. The inhalation and exhalation has got the same length. And one of the two phases is naturally longer. So become a witness. Observe the small pauses between inhalation and exhalation, and between exhalation and inhalation. The two moments where everything stops, even your breath. And there too, observe is one of the two poses longer compared to the other. Or the two has got the same length. Just observe. Become a witness. Just a few observing breaths. Starting from your next exhalation, take control and create a breathing cycle focused on your chest. It's just the chest moving, not the belly. With every inhalation, observe your chest become wider. Push the rib cage open to the side. Use the muscles of your rib cage. To open your chest even more. Focus the breathing cycle on your chest. And create a long, slow, deep breath. Observe the lungs. Opening. Observe the air, the prana, filling up your lungs and pushing the rib cage to the sides. At the end of your next exhalation, add also suspension. Inhale fully, slow, long, deep breath. At the end of the inhalation, hold the breath. Still on your chest and with the air inside the lungs, use the muscles to push even further, even wider your ribcage before releasing freely. Inhale, hold, push the ribcage to the sides, and release fully. Long, slow, steady breath. Still a few more breaths. Long, slow, deep, steady breath. With the next exhalation, release the technique and go back to a normal breath, not controlled. And slowly, take your time, roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a few moments before pushing with the left hand to sit up. Sit over the bolster, comfortable position, Virasana over the bolster. Put your hand on your thighs, on your upper thigh, next to touching the hip. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Roll the arms outward and move your elbows closer. Push even further your chest to the front. Okay. 3 breaths. Shoulder blades down. Push the back of your head away from the shoulders and release. Keep the hands on the thighs and create circles with the hips and lumbar spine. Slow movements, but try and be fluid. Try and find a comfortable movement that will help you move all the vertebrae on your lumbar spine without pinching or forcing. Create circles also on the other side. Fluid movement. Last moments. Okay. Roll your arms outward. Push the thumb back. But in the meantime, roll your hips forward and arch your spine. Look at the sky. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, roll your arms inward and push the spine back, round your spine. Inhale, arch your spine, look at the sky. Roll the arms outward. Exhale, roll your arms inward and push the spine backward. Roll your hips backward too. Inhale, roll your hips forward and arch your spine. Exhale, roll your hips backward and roll your arms inward and look at your belly. One more. Okay. Now, sternum up, shoulder blades down. Interlace your arms behind your back and straighten your arms. Push your hands down toward the ground, but push your sternum and chest to the front. Arch your spine again. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Push the arms down. Push your hands down. Inhale deeply. And release. Okay. Now, move your bolster to the front of the mat and sit. On your heels, the two big toes are touching. The knees are as wide as the mat. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, roll your hips forward and put your forearm over the bolster. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. So the sternum moves toward the shoulder blades. Toward the bolster, and the shoulder blades toward the waist. Allow your head to go toward the ground. You're going to touch the ground. Keep on pushing the arms back into the shoulder socket. And keep on lowering your chest. It's an active posture. It's not a relaxing one. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, slowly come up. Roll your arms outward. Keep the palm of the hand facing the sky. Forearms always on the bolster. Push the arms back into the shoulder sockets and allow your head to go down toward the ground. Keep on pushing back the arms, but move the sternum toward the bolster. Chest toward the ground. Inhale deeply. Since it's too easy, inhale deeply. For the exhalation, lift your head and look at your arms. Look at your hands. Look in front of you. Observe that this movement, when you lift your head, but keep on pushing the chest toward the ground, will help you straighten your upper spine. 3 breaths. Breathe deeply on your chest. At the end of the third, allow your head to go down to the ground again. But in the meantime, don't lose the opening on the upper spine. So imagine that you're still looking in front of you, but just allow the head to fall down over the ground again. Three breaths. At the end of the third, slowly come up. Okay. Move the bolster away. And enter Dandasana, the stick pose. feet flexed, with the toes pointing the sky. Put your hand next to the hip, just touching the ground really lightly. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Roll your hips forward and move your shoulder back. Look in front of you at the same eye level, or a little bit higher. Keep on lowering your shoulder blades and keep on pushing your chest to the front and to the sky. Okay. Interlace your hands behind your back and straighten your arms again. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Push the hands toward the ground. You can even touch the ground, but in that case, try and move the hands a little bit to the back. In the meantime, push the chest toward the front and the sky, both. Open deeply your chest. Breathe deeply on your chest. Open the rib cage through the breath. Release the arms, release the legs, and bend your legs. Grab your knees and walk back with your feet to find a balance. Balance pose. Allow your head to go toward your chest. Kind of closing from the outside, kind of creating a cocoon just for you. Relax in this position. Observe every muscle of your body and relax to the maximum all the muscles that are not needed for this asana. Let go. Surrender. Allow your spine to round a bit. Allow your hand to fold toward the chest. 3 more breaths. At the end of the third, slowly allow your feet to go down to the ground. Flex your right feet and grab your right foot with the 2 hands. So flex your feet and grab it. Okay, just like that. Just the right one. Slowly land a little bit to the back. and start straightening the right leg. At first, allow your spine to go round. Allow your head to fall down toward the chest. Keep the right leg active. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, keeping the grip on your feet, lift your head and push the chest toward the thigh. Even though it's a small movement. 3 breaths. Okay, beautiful. At the end of the third, bend your right leg and let it go to the ground. Flex your left feet and grab it with both hands. Inhale deeply. With exhalation, start straightening your left leg and keep your spine round. Allow your head to fall toward the chest. At the end of your third breath, still keeping the grip on your feet, lift your head and push the chest toward the thigh. 3 breaths. Okay, bend your left leg. Do you have a strap? If you have it, lay down on the ground. Push the back of your head away from the shoulder. Lift your right leg and allow the left feet to go down to the ground. Put the strap around the wider part of your right feet. Keep the right leg straight. Keep the arms straight. Push slightly with the left feet against the ground to create a small contour rotation of the hip. And this rotation of the hip can help you go a little bit further toward the feet, the right feet. Keep the spine close to the ground. Keep the leg straight, right leg straight. Keep the arms straight. 5 breaths. At the end of the 5th breath, bend your right leg And allow the right feet to go down to the ground. Stay there just for a few moments. Observe the feelings on your lumbar spine and on your feet and on your legs. Inhale deeply. With exhalation, lift your left leg toward the sky and put the strap around the wider part of your left feet. Push with the right feet against the ground to rotate the hip backward and go deeper into the stretch of the left leg. Keep the left leg straight. Keep the two arms straight. And listen to your body. Listen where your body is struggling the most. Breathe deeply for 5 breaths. At the end of the 5th breath, slowly bend your left leg. Allow the feet to go down to the ground with the strap aside. Roll the arms outward. Slide the shoulder blades toward the waist. Push the back of your head away from the shoulders. Put the 2 feet together, knees together. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, push with the feet against the ground and lift to your hip, just a few centimeters. Roll your hips forward, backward, and relax your belly. 3 breaths. Use your legs to rotate the hip backward, to allow your belly to relax. Slowly, unwind your spine, allow the hip to go down to the ground again. Roll on your right side, push with the left hand to sit up. And sit on your heels. So first thing, check to have the heels not opening to the side, but just next to the side, one to the other. Not opening, but just next. Almost touching, not really touching, but almost touching. Okay. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Lean slightly on your back. Put a little bit of pressure on your heels. And putting a little bit of pressure on your heels, you will stretch a little bit also your ankles. If it's really not comfortable at all, you can even sit on your on a block. That is, if you're really struggling, take a block and put the block in between the feet. If it's a little bit too much, even like that, you can also put another block over the first block, so it will be way more comfortable. The idea is to listen to the feelings roll your hips backward, but in the meantime, sternum up, shoulder blades down. 3 more breaths. At the end of the third, lean forward. Open the 2 feet wider than your buttocks and allow the buttocks to go down to the ground. If it's too much, use a block. Put the block under the buttocks on either side. If it's doable, you can put in the lower one. If it's really uncomfortable, just put it on the higher one, on the middle one. Keep the 2 knees together, or anyway, as close as you can. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. If you feel a little bit too much tension on the knees, sit on a block. It's not a problem at all. And stay there for 5 breaths. At the end of your 5th breath, lift your buttocks. Put your right leg to the front. Put your buttocks next to your left feet. I'm going to show you on the other side. So the left feet is next to your buttocks. The right leg is straight in front of you. Okay. There too, in case if it's a little bit too much, use a block. Blocks are friends. Okay. Keep your right feet flexed and keep the 2 knees closed. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, roll your hips forward, roll your arms outward. Keep the spine straight, look in front of you, and allow millimeter per millimeter to go down, even though you're not going down a lot with a straight spine. It's just normal. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades toward the waist. Roll the arms outward. Keep the right feet flexed. Okay. Slowly come up. Bend your right leg and grab the right feet with the 2 hands. Both hands. No, keep the left feet next to the buttocks. Okay, perfect. And slowly start straightening your right leg.
Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Roll your hips forward. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, allow your spine to go round and allow your head to fall down toward the leg. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, slowly come up. Now bend your right leg, straighten the left one in front of you, and put your right feet next to the buttock. Okay. Left feet flexed, sternum up, shoulder blades down, roll your arms outward, push your thumb back, keep your spine straight. Inhale deeply with the exhalation, roll your hips forward, and start lengthening the back of your left leg. Keep on lifting the shoulder, the sternum, and moving the shoulder blades toward the waist. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, well, let's stay there for 3 more. On the other side, I talked a little bit too much. Well, not too much, but more than on this side. So now you can come up, bend your left leg, grab the left feet with both hands. Inhale deeply, and with the exhalation, start straightening your left leg. Roll your hips forward, sternum up, shoulder blades down. Look in front of you for 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, allow your spine to go round and your head to go down toward the leg. 3 long, steady breaths. At the end of the third, slowly come up. Okay. Bend your left leg, put your left feet firmly on the ground, and put your right feet next to the left one. Unwind your spine to the ground and lift the 2 knees. Grab the 2 knees and push the knees toward the chest. Roll on your right and left side. Slow. Roll on your right side, push with the left hand to sit up. tabletop position. Roll your arms outward. Spread your fingers. Tug the toes under. Inhale deeply. And with the exhalation, push your buttocks back and shoulders down. Keep the shoulders down and slowly start straightening your legs. Beautiful. Lift your heels as much as you can. Roll your hips forward. Forward. On the other side. Okay, perfect. Push your chest toward the toes and allow your heels to go down again. Roll the thighs inward. Stay there for 3 breaths. You're just perfect. Beautiful. At the end of the 3rd breath, walk back with your hands. Put your hands on the waist and lift your chest. Put the right feet forward, left feet back. Roll your right leg outward and left one inward to have the hip parallel to the small side of the mat. Put your hands on the waist, sternum up, shoulder blades down. Push the elbows closer. Roll your hips forward as much as you can. Allow your head to go down toward the leg and allow your arms and hands to go down toward the ground, even touching the ground. Beautiful. Keep on rolling your hips forward. Keep the legs straight, but not in hyperextension. Not just losing the leg. Just keep the leg active. Last moments. Slowly bend your right leg. Put your left leg next to the right one. Straighten your legs. Arms touching the ground. Lift your head. Ardha Uttanasana. Spine straight. Roll your hips forward. Last moments. Allow your spine to go down toward the ground again. Bend your legs and move your right leg back. Straighten your legs, both. Okay, perfect. Roll the right leg inward, left leg outward. Straighten your spine. And allow the legs to lengthen, the back of the leg, lengthen. Stay there. Even the fillings are quite intense. Allow your head to look toward the knee. Roll your hip forward and go down to your maximum. The movement comes from the hip. Keep on rolling the hips forward. Okay, the last moments. Okay, bend your left leg. Put the two hands firmly on the ground and move your left feet back to enter Adho Mukha Svanasana. Move your feet to find your comfortable position in Adho Mukha Svanasana. There too, roll your hips forward. Lift your heels, roll the legs inward, allow the heels to go down. Beautiful sound.
Sorry, I'm doing yoga. Can I call you back?
You're doing yoga?
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh yeah, sure. Well, no worries.
Okay, bye.
I'm free until 8 your time.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Sorry.
Okay. So just a few moments more in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders, roll the hips forward. And lower your knees to go down to tabletop position. Roll your arms outward. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, push your spine toward the sky and look at your belly. Inhale, roll your hips forward and look at the sky. Exhale, roll your hips backward and look at your belly. Inhale, roll your hips forward, look at the sky. 3 more movements at your own pace. Watch which part of your body moves the most and which one is a little bit more stuck. Give that part more freedom. Focus on that part of the body. At the end of your third, go down in child pose for 3 long, steady breaths. At the end of your third breath, 3 more. And at the end of your 6th breath, 3 more. 9 breaths in child pose. Slowly come up and enter Dandasana again. Walk back with your feet. Find balance. Lift your thighs, lift your shins parallel to the ground. Keep your knees together and put your arms next to the thigh, to the shins. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, allow your left feet, to go down to the ground, just the left one. Keep the right parallel to the ground, roll your arms outward, and push the arms back into the shoulder socket. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd, allow your right feet to go down to the ground. Stay there for 3 breaths. Both feet onto the ground. At the end of the 3rd, lift your left feet. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd, lift also the right one. Grab your knees. Find a balance and allow the spine to go round again. Just a few breaths. Lean forward. Cross your feet and put your left feet next to the right buttock. Grab your right feet, and put your right feet just outside of your left knee. Yes. Grab with both hands your right knee and lift your chest, shoulder blades down. Look in front of you, slightly higher compared to your eye level. Shoulder blades down, 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd, inhale deeply. With the exhalation, turn on the right side, put the outside left elbows outside of your right knee. Roll your right arm outward and push the thumb to the left. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Beautiful. Keep on lifting the chest. Yes. And release. Come to the center. Put the 2 feet in front of you. And again, lift your feet, round your spine, allow the head to go toward the chest. 3 breaths. Cross the 2 legs grab the the right feet next to the left buttock, and the left feet just outside the right knee. Okay, grab the left knee with the 2 hands, sternum up, shoulder blades down. Push the chest to the front, for the chest to the left knee. But shoulders back. Shoulder blades down. Okay. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, turn to the left. Put the right elbows out of the left knee. Push the elbows against the knee. Roll the left arm outward. Push the thumb back. And lower a little bit your left hand to help you lift the sternum and lowering the shoulders. 3 breaths. Lift the side of the lips. And slowly go back to center. Okay. Put the right feet next to the right buttocks. Flex your left feet. Grab the left feet with both hands. Bend your left knee. Left knee bend. Okay. Grab the feet with the 2 hands. Lean backward. Lift your left knee. Lift your left heel too. Triumphant balance. And slowly start straightening the left leg. Yay, beautiful. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Lift the top of your lips. Three breaths, starting from now. Slowly bend your left knee, allow the heel to go down to the ground again, and change leg. Put the right feet just in front of the knee. Put the left feet next to the buttocks. Flex your right feet. Grab with the 2 hands the left feet. Lean backward. Is the feet that you have to grab.
I can do it. I can do it.
Okay, perfect. And slowly start straightening your legs. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. And there too, try and roll your hip forward. Shoulders down, shoulder blades down. Right leg straight, arm straight. Sternum up. Top of the legs, lips up. 3 breaths, starting from now. Good. Bend your right leg. Lay down on the ground. Grab your knees with the two hands and create circles with the knees. Circles on one side and on the other side too. Okay, perfect. Now you can enter Shavasana. If you want to, you can put your bolster behind the knees, since we worked quite a bit on the lumbar spine. Roll your arms outward, slide the shoulder blades toward the waist, push the back of your head away from the shoulders, and roll the legs outward. Close your eyes. And allow your body to relax completely. Relax. Hamburgo, 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 Swaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Really slowly, start moving your toes and fingers. Bring back the awareness into your body. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tension with the exhalation. One last time. Bend your knees, roll on your right side, and push with your left hand to sit comfortably for the chant of 3 on. Your spine straight, and put the thumb and index finger together with the palm of the hand either facing the sky or the earth. Close your eyes. Inhale deeply. Put your hands in prayer position just in front of the chest. Open your eyes.